Hey. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. This is the day that the Lord has made. We are rejoicing and we are glad in it. I am delighted to be with you tonight, today, wherever you are. If you are watching live, if you're watching a replay, welcome to Birth Division with Wanza Leftwich. I am Wanza Leftwich, and if this is your first time here, I am the CEO and the founder of Open My Womb Ministries, where we help you take time to build your faith, your family, and your finances. And we do it in a few ways: broadcasts, courses, books, etc. Well, this month, actually, we have a series called Birth Division, and I am featuring entrepreneurs, those who have taken faith and decided, I'm going to birth the vision that God gave me. So I'm excited tonight. I'm excited. We do have guests, and you guys are coming right on in. Woo. So we're going to have some fun tonight. My special guest, she's backstage. She's going to be on in just a moment. And so good evening and welcome Patricia. Welcome Paulette. Welcome Denise. Welcome Shanice. Do me a favor, guys. Share this broadcast. Tag a friend. Those of you who share will be eligible for a gift card at the end of the broadcast. And so we're going to have a great time. I'm messing with my lash. This is a Wanza lash, but we'll tell you about that later. So I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to go on the page. And so right now we're actually on Facebook, on the Wanza Leftwich page, Wanza T Leftwich page, and we're on YouTube on Wanza Leftwich. So I'm going to take a moment and share myself to make sure all of my audiences know that we are live. And guys, can you hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me okay, because it's time to birth the vision. Thank you for sharing, Shanice. I'm going to check because we're doing gift cards. Hey, Montrese. I love it. You guys are coming on in here and you're sharing. Thank you. I am going to share and we are going to birth the vision. Again, if this is your first time watching, I am Wanza Leftwich and I'm the CEO of Open My Womb Ministries. And just to tell you a little bit about myself, a few years ago, let me fix my light, y'all. Okay. A few years ago, we were diagnosed, my husband and I, with infertility, and the doctor said that we would not have children. And so that started me on the journey of learning from God what to do when you have a promise. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm messing with my hair. Y'all gonna get to know me. I'm real casual, but I'm also real serious about stuff. But anyway, I like to have a good time. So it started me on the journey of learning about having a promise from God or having a vision from God, but there being negativity in the way, right? Negativity in the way. I had 2 block tubes. Thank you, Denise. She said I'm cute. Thank you. So I had 2 block tubes. But long story short, God healed me. And along the way, he shared with me some things that I like to share with other people about opening your womb. And then as I progressed in life, I've always been into business and entrepreneurship and things of that nature. And so last year, officially, we married the two: natural infertility with financial infertility. And God gave me the name Open My Womb Ministries back in 2013. It was actually a book. And so that book will definitely come out. I don't know when, because the vision sometimes it waits, but it is sure because God is definitely able. I'm supposed to be sharing, right? I'm going to get to this sharing so we can get this started and I can bring out my special guest. Have you guys shared? Thank you for tagging. Oh my goodness. Let me share. That's not what I want to do. I'm doing it backwards. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm excited about tonight. I'm excited about the next few weeks, but I'm definitely excited about tonight. That's right. Tag your friends, share. because it's gonna be some good stuff. Here we go. Here we go. I finally got it, y'all. I finally got it. I'm sharing to all of my groups. I'm going to share to my infertility group as well, my natural infertility group, and my writing groups. Here we go. And so I just want to open up in a word of prayer, and then we're going to bring our guest in. We're going to bring our guest in. Father, in the name of Jesus, Lord, I thank you. I thank you for this time. I thank you for allowing us to gather via the internet. I ask that tonight, whether they're watching live or the replay, that those who are listening will be blessed. Those who are listening will be favored by you with the vision to do something out of the ordinary, to do what you have placed in their heart without fear, without murmuring, without complaining. In Jesus' name, I thank you, God, for moving through this broadcast. I thank you for my special guest, Shantel Harden, and I ask that you would prosper her business like never before. And we thank you and we praise you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. 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 Okay, so without further ado, because I know you guys are all here for this great woman. Can we clap it up? Can we clap it up for our guest tonight, Miss Shantel Harden? She is the CEO of Grace Carrington Couture. Welcome. Hey, Shantel.
Hello, intro music, on Oprah, little music going on while I'm coming from the backstage.
That's
Good
right. Listen, that's the
evening,
vision. That is the vision to
pastor
have a
of the
whole
marketplace. That's what I
broad.
call you.
That's right. That's the vision to have a whole broadcast. We're gonna have intro music. We have uh commercials and the whole 9 yards, right?
Yes.
But like, but that leads me into my first question. I want you to introduce yourself. But I got questions. I'm gonna be firing questions tonight, and we're also gonna take questions from the audience because I'm excited. And so this
So
series
am
is
I.
specifically to help others launch into the marketplace, to help build their faith, to launch into the marketplace. So introduce yourself to the audience. Tell us who Shantel is and what is Grace Carrington Couture.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Shantel Harden. I am wife, mom, aspiring minister, student, director, and most of all, CEO of Grace Carrington Couture LLC. Grace Carrington Couture, a little slogans, we strive to provide the finishing touches for every occasion. And with Grace Carrington Couture, my whole mission, if I may have a mission statement, is to provide the finishing touches, like the last minute little things that a lady may grab before she runs out the door to make her outfit complete, to make herself feel beautiful, just to beautify herself. Everything that you have already, you're beautiful, but just to add like a little finishing touch to it, whether it be a brooch, a necklace, a lash, just any little thing you may think of, a fragrance, a lap scarf. That's where Grace Carrington Couture comes in.
I love it. She said the finishing touches. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we have an active audience. We have Katrina. She's an aspiring boutique owner. She said she has
Yeah,
lots of questions,
I mean,
and
I'll try.
and
I'll try.
everyone is tagging away. So listen, Grace Carrington Couture, and I'm gonna put your website up and all that good stuff. I was just telling Chantel that I had an emergency right before we went live, so I didn't get to put her other graphic in here. But we're gonna be sharing Chantel all week on my platform
Ooh.
because I am very excited about business and I want people to know about you guys, right? And so Katrina said she started following you already.
Oh, I saw. I appreciate you.
So let's get into it. When Birth Division, so we celebrated Open My Womb's anniversary last week and we talked about nurturing the vision. When did God first give you the vision for Grace Carrington Couture, and how did you nurture it before you started it?
Well, as everyone knows, I like to get fixed up when I come into the church house. So
Absolutely.
that's basically how it
Absolutely.
started.
As we say, Kojic all the way.
Yes, all the way. I'm Kojic one. My sister's Kojic two. But I always had a love for jewelry from my mom. From she used to be an Avon representative, and she used to sell Avon with the jewelry and everything else, body care and all of that. But when I started wearing my brooches around the church, people were like, "Oh, that's beautiful. So let me see."
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just take it off myself and give it to people. And then one night I was pacing back and forth just randomly because my mind is. I love how it works, but sometimes I want it to stop. And I was pacing back and forth, just throwing names at my husband. And at first, it was supposed to be Grace and Carrington Kingdom Couture. But I didn't, when people hear kingdom, they limit it just to church. So I wanted to open it up.
Absolutely.
And by way, Grace and Carrington, those are my daughter's middle names. Mariah Grace Harden and Taylor Carrington Harden, my first two sets of daughters. So we wanted to give them something that they could carry because we didn't have the last two yet. So it was just them. So like let's name the business after them. So it just dropped to Grace Carrington Couture. So on all of my beginning stages of things, like my logos, my cards, it was a picture of myself and my daughters because I want to leave them something. I want to leave them a legacy in the business. So we started that way, and it all really started with a brooch. And I was talking to my husband about it. He's like, "Well, go ahead, babe. Do what you gotta do. Do what you want to do." So I was like, "God, like I really want to turn this into a business, and how do I go about doing that?" So my first real step to a business plan, first step to my business plan was to consult with the consultant, which was God.
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
asked them which way I should go with this. What should I start with? What if the people don't buy it? What if people don't like it or whatever? Because the world is so saturated, not especially now. But then it was like, okay, let's just start. You don't
Right.
have to have a whole bunch of money in the bank. You don't have to have capital. You don't have to have your business banking account. Just start. Just have a prayer, an answer, and the willpower to start.
Just start. I like what you said, how you started with a brooch. And a
Mhm.
lot of times for new entrepreneurs, and I'm specifically geared to new people coming out the gate, diminishing those fears,
Mhm.
just tearing down those roadblocks. Like I'll work with you if you're more advanced as well, but
Right.
it's something about that beginning, just tearing down those roadblocks. You said you started with a brooch,
Mhm.
one brooch, one design,
Yep.
and you took it from there.
Yes.
How did that work? What was like your sell process like? How did you introduce that one thing? If y'all hearing me in these comments, pick up on this. How did you introduce that one thing? She didn't say she had 5 brooches and then 10 shirts and 20 lashes. She started with that one brooch. So how did you enter the marketplace with that one thing?
I wore it everywhere. Literally. I wore it to church. I put it on my sweater at work. I put it on my daughter's coat. I put it on her hat. I put it on her backpack. Just for people to see like, oh wait, when they see that one brooch, I saw Telly with that. I wonder if she got more. I saw
Mm-hmm.
Mariah and Taylor with that. Those are so pretty. It come in different colors too. I didn't know. Telly, you got more of those brooches. It's so cute, and it was so something so small, and I'm looking for. I thought I had one. It was their royalty crown brooch, and it's a crown that's over my logo. And it just started just that small, and then they was like, "Oh, you have other colors. What else do you have?" And it sparked the conversation.
Right.
Just
Right.
being present took that one brooch,
Right.
and it led to many other things. But just wearing it everywhere, I didn't have to
Right.
really talk about it. I just showed up with it.
Right. You showed up with it. And I think that's important. A lot of times, and hopefully I don't get on my soapbox about a lot of things, but sometimes as kingdom, right? And
Yeah.
let me jump to that too. How you said the name is Grace Carrington and you were going to say Kingdom Couture, but you
Mhm.
took it out. And some people might like, well, no, you should represent the kingdom. But the truth is we want to be all things to all people, right? We don't want the word kingdom to stop what we're doing, even though we're kingdom in the marketplace. That's a whole nother conversation. Let me leave that alone.
We can't saturate the marketplace if we're too concentrated.
Facts.
It is
Facts.
just like having a very thick fluid and you're trying to get it through the pipe when you drop your ring. You try to get it through the pipe. If it's too concentrated, it's going to block up and it's not going to flow through. But once you
Right.
become like very fluid and in different areas of the marketplace, then you'll be able to get whatever product that you have and to push it.
Right. And you want to make sure that you infiltrate the marketplace. A lot of times, as kingdom believers, we infiltrate the marketplace only to the believer.
Right.
And if we're going to take over and dominate in the marketplace in our area, we don't just want the believer. We want everybody. We
That's
want everybody to buy Grace Carrington Couture, because not just church ladies buy hats or buy brooches. People go to dinner all the time and they need a lap scarf or they need a brooch or they need accessories. They need lashes.
right.
Honey, we need
Listen, we love a good lash over here, as you can see.
no lashes. So back to the one thing. So you're nurturing and you're preparing to go into the marketplace by wearing this one thing around. So it's like, so I like to be very applicable. Hey Kaja and everyone that's coming in, Lori, it's so good to see you guys. Please share at the end of this. Hey Rodney, that's the husband.
My hubby, hi
uh,
baby.
at the end of this, Shantel is going to give a giveaway directly to her store. Open My Wound is sponsoring two. Look like my light about to go out. Can y'all fix my light? Sorry, y'all. It's real life stuff. This is live. So, Open My Womb Ministries is going to sponsor two gift cards to Grace Carrington, and you'll make your order directly through her, through the store, but we'll get there. So, the one thing, the brooch, you took that brooch, you wore that brooch, you got the buzz out. What I teach my students is that you got to leave breadcrumbs. You ain't got to leave the whole cake, right? You don't have to have the whole boutique ready. But if you have that one signature piece, that one brooch, that one sweatsuit, that one sneaker, that one recipe, that one pie, that one book, you got to leave breadcrumbs all around so people could start to take notice. And you can't be shy about it. Y'all in this audience who's shy about your business, get out of it, stop it.
Can't
No.
be shy.
You cannot be shy about it. You can't be shy about it at all. Right. So the one thing, what did you do? So let me just break right here. They're trying to fix my light. I got production on set. You guys see that? You better flow. It's the vision. Started with the one thing, right? And so you started with the brooch. But guess what? I actually have on Wanza. I can't prepare y'all. Y'all see these lashes? These are Grace Carrington Couture lashes. Look, I got my box and everything. Can y'all see
You
that?
have the original box at that.
See, I'm true to this. I believe in support. I'm true to it. So I'm not.
There's levels
So
to this doll life. These are the elite.
it's levels to this. Hey, Jessica. It's levels. Hey, Doreen. It's levels to this. And so this is what I'm saying. She started with a brooch, but no. Can y'all give me my necklace? The blue one? She started with a brooch, but I have lashes. These are actually named after me. Wanza lashes. Y'all see the original box, and I still got some in here. Then the lash pin. Y'all see that? This is hey Wendy. This is Grace Carrington Couture. So, and I got jewelry in there as well, but they're not listening to me, so they ain't bring it to me. So what I'm saying is, as you grow, right? So let's talk about growing pains a little bit. Give me something that you experienced as a new business owner. And you ain't got to hold back. I want everything from the disgruntled customer to you mess it up on the order.
I've had both. There was one time where in the beginning finding vendors. So when I find good vendors, I hold on to them, but you never want to put all of your eggs in one basket.
True.
And one of my initial vendors went out of business during the pandemic. I was about to cry. I thought it was the end of my business. What I'm going to do? But then I started researching and looking around and things like that.
That's good.
And having your documentation in order and being a legal business will open up a lot of doors for you. A lot. And that helped me along the way. I found more vendors, better vendors at that, and better things as well. But one of my growing pains is I had one order that I thought I mailed out, and I forgot. I just had two babies during the pandemic. Mommy brain, fog brain.
Mm-hmm.
Customer went ballistic on me. Now, I thank God for growth and maturity because Telly from 15 years ago, not the businesswoman's Telly, would have handled it a different way. But
Right.
because we thank God for growth, we thank God for prayer, we thank God for Christ, and being a
Right.
professional and learning about oneself, I gave her a discount. I mailed the whole order out and gave her a free product. We apologize for our issue. Moving forward, we hope to still have your business in the future. There's always a way to rectify an issue, and then it's off your hands as a professional.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad you said that, right? Because and so we're gonna get into the questions too. I'm so glad you said that
Mhm.
because sometimes as and this is a Christian broadcast, it's Christian based,
Mhm.
faith based, but sometimes um we kind of we'll leave the professionalism of the business part and just be like, oh, but you're supposed to be my sister in Christ, and you supposed to, just because you're saved, it does not excuse you from bad business practices, right? And I like how you said, you acknowledge the fact that, man, I didn't mail out the order. I thought I mailed out the order. You took. I like to say you take the L. You
Yeah,
take the L and you make it right. And then it's really the person's decision if they want to continue business with you. If they don't, we still have to move on,
right.
right? And not really hold a grudge or she know I wanted this, and not in the business, not in the business. Like I've had to take so many L's
Hmm.
last year, things that I thought I could do, deadlines I thought I could meet, but that's part of the growing process. That's part of building your faith and not quitting. Did you ever want to quit?
Oh, definitely. Definitely, especially after I had my daughters, because I felt like, okay, now I have three children. What am I going to do with three children? A husband. I work a full time job. A semi full time student, get my master's. I have my business. I'm spreading myself too thin. How am I
Mm-hmm.
going to handle this? And Wendy just said it in the comments, handle it with grace.
With
And
grace.
the crazy thing is, I had to remind myself, why did you start this business? How
Mm-hmm.
can you leave legacy if you give up so quickly?
Absolutely.
So I had to be the one like to really push myself. My husband pushes me all the time, and we push each other with our businesses because our goal is to have family businesses. And if our children decide to move on with the businesses, they don't have to work for anyone. They can
Right.
hire. To always put them in that position to hire others to help and to keep the dream alive, to keep the business going, add to the business. This is the foundation of it. And as you get older, they progress, they just add to the business. But there have been days where I wanted to just quit, like shut down the website. I'm not doing nothing, don't call me for nothing. No, I don't have this lab scarf. No, I don't have this lash. I'm never working with that vendor again. Leave me alone, don't ask me about nothing. But
So
you can't get
how
sick of
has that
yourself. You
how
can't get sick
has
of yourself.
how has business changed you as a person? How has it, like, personality wise? Because Tiffany's in the comments saying you will not. How
I can
how
get
has it changed you as a person? Because I know being in business, even when it's frustrating, even when you disappointed a customer, right? Because it happens.
Mhm.
How has that changed you has it changed you as a person, how you think, or in your personal life?
It has made me, even though I've always been kind of like this, and my husband will say, like, you always figure it out, but it made me want to push harder to figure things out. If plan
Mhm.
A don't work, we have 25 more plans to go through and see what works and trial how, real trial and error is. Like
Right,
business is just like life. You have to figure this thing out.
right,
And
right,
so if you want to be an entrepreneur 100%, this is going to be your bread and butter. How are you going to keep money? How are you going to have lucrative income if you just decide to give up?
right, right.
So you have to be
Absolutely.
consistent with yourself, consistent with your business, and consistent with your mission and your goal for what the reason why you birthed this in the first place. Just like
Mm-hmm.
you said last week, you may not see the vision, but you know it's there. So
Right.
if I know the vision is there, I might have a blind moment or a blind season, but I know eventually sight will come again. I'll regain my sight again. My vision will remind me of the purpose that I have for the reason why I'm birthing this business, and eventually everything will begin to smooth itself out and plan itself out again. But I just can't lose sight of it.
Absolutely. And I like how you said with your children, right? Why did you start this in the beginning? Why why did God give you this vision of a business in the beginning? Your children, you want to leave legacy for your children. So I find that you have to change,
Mm-hmm.
right? And some of the changes that we go through as a business owner, or even if you side hustling, because I promise you, I'm selling some products now, like side plug. I got the menopause product. I'm getting up in age. Menopause product, lose weight product. Y'all hit me up, okay? Hit me up. I got it. Um, y'all see me? I'm slimming down.
All right,
I got
sis.
it. But it's like, even if you're side hustling, full business, you got to know why you started that vision,
Mhm.
and you can't be a punk, because it's going to challenge you. You're going to run, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to offend nobody. This is a no shame, no blame. Anybody who know me, I ain't coming for nobody, because I've been there. But it's like, you have to grow up to the point. That's why I want to know, like, how did it challenge you as a person, your consistency, right?
It matured me
There
because
you go.
one, I'm the only child. So I never had like those siblings that would be like my backing or whatever. So if I wanted something, I always was taught to go get it and go
Mhm.
do it. So if I wanted my business to be successful, if I wanted to add more inventory, I had to put the H on my chest, find it, deal with it, strategize it, compare it to other vendors who may have the same thing, and figure out which one will I make a better profit with. So
Right,
now you have to actually mature, be accountable, and focus on your coin. A
right.
lot of us who are kingdom entrepreneurs. Oh, hey, sis, yeah, I'm gonna give you a discount. Yeah, that's nice and that's cute when you're first coming out. But when you become a prominent business and you got a year or two in this, you have to make a profit.
Right. Let's
So,
let's talk about that.
yeah,
Let's talk about let's talk about how the saints are scared to charge. Let's talk about that. Let's let's talk about that today. Why do we expect a discount?
don't want to offend. We feel like, oh, that's my sister in Christ. Oh, she did it before, she'll do it again. Or he did it before, he'll do it again. Oh, well, I always buy for you. Let me get a free dinner. Oh, I always support you. Oh, let me get a free earring or whatever. Oh, those are cute. Let me hold that. Oh, I just want to use it for one time. No, but you can buy a fresh one, $10.
Yeah.
It's on
Why?
hand, $8 because it's on
Right.
hand.
Right.
But don't expect that or feel that you're entitled
Right.
to a
We,
discount. And then with
we
us
have it.
being the
Right.
entrepreneurs that we are or whatever, we don't want to easily offend people because we may feel like, well, I might lose them as a customer because sometimes they do spend a good coin with us. But we can't be easily offended, and we can't easily offend others in the season when you want to run your businesses. Gucci charge what they charge and the people pay it.
Absolutely.
The Chinese restaurant say $4.95. You better not
Absolutely.
give them $4.94. They'll come out with that hatchet.
Honey, chicken wings is like $7 now.
Listen, 11 over here. So if everyone else is not afraid to say the price is the price, yesterday's price is not today's price, we
Right.
should be able to say the same thing at Kingdom as well.
Absolutely.
But at
Someone
the end
says,
of the day,
Tina
we have to
says,
tithe off of that as well.
listen, we building a king. And that's the thing too. I mean, you can go so many places with that, right?
Mhm.
We're building a business to build legacy for our family, right? We're obeying God, because a lot of times God said, "Come on, let's do this." Give you an idea, and He's giving you an idea so you can prosper, and then help out the kingdom, help others. I can't prosper if everything I give you is free.
Right.
And as saints, And I mean, even me, like Chantel and I've done business. Like I'd be like, Chantel, I'm gonna cash app you, and then I might have forgotten. And it's like, Wanza, did you send that? Let me send it. But I try not to let that be a practice amongst business where you just, oh, I'm a cash app you later. I will not. How can I say it? I would rather not do business with you until I have the money.
Right. It's there's
So,
a difference between rapport, having a rapport, and then building a reproach.
right,
There's a big,
absolutely,
big difference between the two. Like if I know, because like I said, there's levels, because it really is. Like once you spend a certain level, a certain amount of money with me, like if you're a consistent client, like consistent, you
right.
become an
You know,
elite
you know
dog.
who's good for it.
Right. You become an elite dog. Like eventually I'll have like that little like star reward program. Give me about 6 months. We'll have that on the website. I promise you. Like when you first start with me, you're a doll. And then when you like start, buying more, I see you more, you become an elite doll. Then you become someone like Lady Beginners, who basically just buys trunks and stuff. She's a grand
Facts,
elite doll. So it's
facts,
like it's building a rapport with your clientele, and then
right.
knowing like, okay, well, I have this rapport with this brand, with Grace Carrington Couture, and I know if I buy a certain amount of things, I can get this. It's like a reward system that you build with your clients, but you don't want to be taken advantage of either.
Absolutely. And that's a great tip for those of you who are selling products. Build a reward system.
Mhm.
Move them through, as we say in like digital marketing and affiliate marketing, move your clients through a funnel. So they start as a doll, they go to an elite doll, then you may be what? Glamorous doll. I don't know what the next level
I
is,
like
right?
that one. I would like
But
that.
but but move your clients through a system, right? So they might have, we have event planners on here, we have boutiques, we have Tiffany does the creams. Tiffany, I don't have none, and I'm running out of this red lipstick.
She got
Tiffany,
scrubs too, but she ain't telling me
right,
that
she has
yet.
scrubs. I see. My thing is, I like to put people on blast. If you got a business, you got a business. Let's get rocking, let's get rolling. So put them through a funnel. So we're gonna start with, if you have a book, like I do lives and I do courageous confessions, and I have an ebook, you can move from that ebook to the regular book, then from that book to a course. Think about the progression of your client. So this is not a one hit wonder client. You have a lifelong client.
Right.
um you have a lifelong client. Another tip that I wanted to give when it comes to discounts, I have learned um through book publishing, and I'm gonna give you all this tip, and I've told some of you who have like taken my classes and things of that nature. Put your expenses up front.
Mm.
So put your expenses up front. So I'm gonna work with Jessica right now. So like Jessica does event planning and decoration and things of that nature. So like say I'm doing a birthday party and I want X amount or whatever. Your deposit, y'all don't tell nobody, but their deposit to you should
Mhm.
cover really the majority of the expense.
Right.
So that way, if they don't finish paying, you're covered. If they just leave you high and dry, you're still covered. Y'all see what I'm saying? So like if somebody orders something for you for $250, but you know your expense for that, what it's not your profit, your expense is like $100 of that 250, their deposit need to be like 100, 125. So no matter what, if they bail on you, if they don't finish paying, if they get upset, you don't lose out.
And it becomes non-refundable.
And it's non-refundable. Hello. I put that on all my invoices because my coaching, I can't, I can't refund an hour of talking to you. That
Right.
you can't put a value on that. So do that, and that will help. That will even help. And then if you're doing discounts, what I do as well, when I do this, because I do discounts for those who I am coaching with, or you're being mentored by me, things of that nature. You don't pay, like with my book publishing, you don't pay as much as everyone else because you've been my client.
Right.
That's because you've been my client. You've already been paying me.
Mm.
So there's a separate price bracket for my clients. It's the same thing like Shantel does. It's like she may give you 5, 6 items because you're an elite doll, you're a glamorous doll. So you get you may get that extra brooch because this is your glamorous monthly package. Hint,
Right.
hint. Um, that's your package for the month. So you get more. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it's like we can't stop people from asking for a discount, but we can't stop ourselves from losing our profit.
Right. Right. Definitely can. Because we'll be in our own way when it comes to making our own profit, because we're trying to build a loyalty program for them when it's really we're not being loyal to ourselves.
Facts.
It's like having sand in your hand, it's gonna slide right through your fingers
Right.
if you don't be mindful of your profit. If you're not
Absolutely.
really confident in it.
And it's nothing wrong. I learned from a coach a long time ago. I can't even think of her name right now. But profit first. Profit first. Don't put anything in. And I get it. When you're first starting, you may not know how much the lashes cost or the cup or whatever you're selling, and you may fall into a hole. But the next time, but don't stay in that hole.
Right.
Raise the price and make sure, or change vendors and make sure that you are profiting, because that's why you are in business. Otherwise, it's not going to be a joy. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be angry, and then you're still going to end up being broke. You're going to be doing all this work and not profiting from it. You want to profit. If you are in business, you have to profit. You have to profit. So guys, have you shared, because I want to give away the first gift card tonight. Let me put up and like I said, I had a whole hey babe, my husband just walked in. He doesn't know that my ring fell down the sink.
Somebody told.
I'm gonna go with you. Just hold on. I'm gonna go with you because we gotta go to home. I'm sorry, y'all. My ring, wedding ring. That's why you gotta take it off when you wash your hands. No, I took it off. I was actually putting it on and it slipped out of my hand in the bathroom and it went down the drain. You better be careful. So I had to take the pipe off. You better be careful. So we gotta get a new pipe. The guy, he didn't even fix the pipe good anyway. So we gotta
I'd rather have my ring than the pipe.
Y'all excuse us. She's losing stuff. And this people are on this live, sir. But don't mind me. And this is, this is another thing too. Don't be all high sedity and stuffy. Life happens. Even when you're on your live. And those of you who not going live, stop that. Go live.
Y'all already know when it comes to me and my kids. Somebody running in here screaming at me. People want to know the real you. They want to know the you behind the brand. They want to get to know who they're giving their money to. So being the fact that you can go live and you could be yourself in the comfort of your own home, you're not in front of a stadium of people yet. They can see your personality, and that's what people cling to. They cling to personality. You call yourself a doll? Well, let me see you act like a doll. They want to see your personality. They want to see who you are. Don't be afraid of yourself. There's so many people out here trying to mimic other people, other brands and things like that, and everything starts to look the same. Be your unique self in order to find, like I said last week, your God-given target audience. You must be your unique self.
You must be your unique self. I'm total agreement with that. I'm just trying to figure out who shared. Let me see. I can see it won't let me see the names of the people that shared yet. All right. So I do know, let me see. All right. So Shantel, I'm gonna let you pick. I'm getting ready. You give me a number from 1 to 9. From 1 to, let me see. I'm going through who shared. And thank you guys for sharing. Y'all are in here today.
Tiffany, you gotta get out of that. Don't make me get you.
All right, give me a number from, because some of these are my shares. 1 to 5.
3.
Let me see who's number 3. It's Tiffany Frank. Tiffany, you have won a $25 gift card to Grace Carrington Coutoure. On behalf of Open My Womb Ministries.
She should be disqualified because she's an ambassador.
Oh, look, they doing numbers in the comments. Okay, so let's do it. We have another gift card. Hey, Leash. All right. So you have to have shared though. Make sure you share. You can't participate unless you shared. So Tiffany won the first gift card. All right. So let me see. Let me see how many people have shared. Tiffany won the first one. That is hilarious. Tiffany, you don't need nothing else.
Right.
We get ready. We get ready to send yours. We get ready to gift you to somebody else.
Not you, Alicia. You're not disqualified.
You're disqualified. All right. All right. How we gonna do it? A number between 1 and 20. You hold on to the number, Chantel. Y'all put the numbers in the comments. Numbers between 1 and 20. And if it's a duplicate number, whoever says the number that Chantel is thinking first, whoever said it first, that's who wins. All right. You got like 30 seconds. I know it's a little delay. Tiffany says she'll give hers away.
I said this to you, Wanza, just so you can see it before I pick it.
All right. Let me see. I don't see it yet. Ah, I see it. Jessica. Jessica, number 18. All right, let's do it again because Tiffany is giving hers away. Thank you, Tiff. All right, let's choose a number between Jessica, you already won. So you can't do this round. Choose a number between 20 and 40, everybody. And Chantel, you can send me the number. Between 20
Oh,
and 20 and 40.
Alina is back here singing away.
I hear her. Number between 20 and 40. I don't see it yet.
I
Y'all
don't
can
see
keep putting in numbers.
somebody's close though, real close.
Real close.
Like right there. Like hot on the back of your neck close.
Arthur, what you getting from Grace Carrington Couture?
Don't worry, we coming with men's lapel pins soon.
What's that thing? We be like, you hot, you cold? Denise
Everyone
Wade, you were really hot.
really hot. Like
Now
hot
you're
flash
cold.
hot. But if you're having hot flashes, Wanza got something for that. Little
Listen,
little shameless plug.
we have a menopause product that's coming out. Menopause and menstrual that's changing the game.
Somebody real hot.
Woo, y'all hot. But y'all
Barbecue
keep going back.
summertime hot.
Randy, what are you talking
Yes,
about? The
babe.
oil.
We have a men's oil as
Oh
well.
yes, the oil. Denise, there
Got
you go. Denise got it. Denise Wade, number 26. Number 26. Denise Wade and Jessica, you both won $25 gift cards to Grace Carrington Couture. So you can go to the website and pick out what you want. And when it is courtesy of Open My Womb Ministries. So, yes, Jeanette, I did mention menopause.
Like I heard that.
Listen, these grays are talking. I look young, but here we go. So I wanted to give Shantel a few minutes to show you some of her pieces and then to let her talk to you by herself. And I'm gonna give her a few minutes and then we'll be back and you can answer. Can you see the comments? You can see the comments, right? So guys, put in your questions for Shantel and I will be right back. I'm getting ready to go pay for y'all stuff. I love y'all.
So we're gonna chat about myself real quick. I do have some items on hand that I would like to show you all. If you are interested, get them off me. Get them off me. As you ladies do know, with Grace Carrington Couture, I usually do my 1 hour of sass pop-up lives and we haven't done one since December, but we will be back next week with one just in time for Love Holiday. So, as you, some of you do know, we do have lashes, we have necklace sets, we have earrings. As you can see, these are also for sale. That's on me. We have brooches, lap scarves, and fragrant oils. And with our fragrant oils, all of our oils for now, hint, hint, come in a roller ball. So this one is a touch of sin, and all of our oils are uncut. They're not cut with anything. It's just pure oils. Katrina, you got them. They are $10. So please inbox me if you can. You can screenshot me taking a picture with the earring and send it to me in my inbox. All of our oils are uncut. We have a touch of sin. We have a touch of Camille, a touch of Grace, and a touch of Carrington. And for the men out there, Deke, I know you put your number in. We have Emperor. We will have a special couples edition coming out just in time for Love Holiday next week. Our next pop-up shop, we are thinking of having one in conjunction with Three Hardest Cafe, which is my husband's business, in April. So our next pop-up shop will be in April. But I do want to show you guys, while I have this time in this platform, some items that I do have on hand. And the first one I have is this beautiful full blue brooch. She has a gold backing.
Oh, that's beautiful. I know I'm not supposed to be on here, but that's beautiful.
And she also come in lilac. So these are just some of the brooches I have on hand. This brooch is $25 because she does come in three pieces. As you can see, it does dangle, but it does have two safety secured pins on the back. You can wear on your dress, on your coat, on the back of your coat. I love how my cousin Dana wears hers. She wears hers on her shoulder, even on this blouse. Yeah, it's just, she sits there for us heavier bosom girls. Speaking of Dana, there she goes. So this is our navy blue one. This is our lilac one, and they're both $25. Which one, Tiffany? Okay, you got it. That's this one. This is how I do my lives. Like I come alive during the live. I love it. Kayla, I got you. And this gives me a platform to showcase my pieces, to talk to you ladies, to interact with everyone. And just going live is just so much fun. So if you have a business or you're starting a business, make sure you go live. Show your personality while you're showing your items. Next, we have the little, I don't want to call them serpents, they're snakes. So people might like to wear these on their hats. I have a clear crystal and gold one and a blue one. These are $10. If you would like these, please screenshot and you can inbox me, Shantel Harden, on Facebook, or Grace Carrington Couture on Facebook as well. These are $10 each. And there'll be two for $15 if you buy both of them together. Next, everyone knows I love good, bold, big pieces. I like to break ladies out of the box. Everyone likes to get little pulls, mostly from the beauty supply store. These are not beauty supply store items. No shade to those, but I'm reasonable. But also, I want you to look your best and feel your best. That's one of the key things to Grace Character. So I call you a doll because you are a doll, and you should carry yourself as one. Dress yourself up. Be happy. Smell good. Look good. It does something to your inside, your spirit. It lifts you up. So dress up sometime. It don't have to be an occasion. It's Thursday. Get dressed. Go. Wear the dress. Wear the brooch. Wear the earrings. Yes, these are earrings. These are $10. They're clip-ons, as you see. A bam. With a nice high bun. You see how that just looks like that a day in the office, or you just going out, or a Sunday, you going to brunch, a Saturday. Throw on something. You can wear a nice simple outfit. Throw on these earrings. $10. If you want them, just you got it. Throw on more, especially for us girls who like a nice good high bun. Throw on the clip on or a dangle and go on about your business. Next set of earrings I have. Which one these? Go ahead, Katrina. I'll pose with you. Got it. All right. Yes, those are clip-ons. The large ones I just held up are clip-ons. Next up, I have these, and these come in several different colors, but on hand, I have this color right now. But they do come in a multiple colors: pink, blue, green. These are actually on the site as well. If you like these are $12. Nice post earring. They give you a little dangle. Boom. I wore a bun just for y'all, just so I can hold these earrings up and y'all can see it. Get your screenshots in, your still shots. Send them to me if you're interested. Next, I have another brooch. So I'm running on speed right now. This is one of our signature brooches. This was the second brooch I came out with after the royalty brooch. So I do have a few pieces that I hold near and dear to my heart because they remind me of where I began as an entrepreneur. And these pieces will never go out of style. These pieces I will never get rid of. If one vendor loses them, I will track them down and find another vendor who may have them. You always have to keep a piece or a product that reminds you of where you started so you can see how far you've gone as a business owner. And this is her. This is the fancy brooch. She comes in an array of colors. I know Shanice and Tiffany has all of them. And this brooch is $15. This is the fancy brooch. If you would like this one or you would like to see another color, please let me know. We can talk. I don't bite. I have a necklace set here. These come with a pretty post necklace, earrings. It goes like on the collar. It complements your collar. Like if you have on, say for instance, my neckline right now is a V neckline. This wouldn't go with it because it's a round collar necklace. But what happened is my collar, it will go under my collar and it'll sit on my neck like so, but you really won't get the full beauty of it. It's just sitting there. Like I have an additional piece. So knowing what necklace to wear with the right neckline really, really helps. Now, if you like this set, it's like it goes like a collar. It's $15 and it has the post earrings as well. The next necklace will be perfect for this type of neckline because it kinds of cradles down into the cleavage area and it complements it. Anytime you're wearing a V-neck, you want to make sure you're welcome, Denise. You want to make sure that you wear a necklace that complements that neckline. So this way it doesn't look bogus, doesn't look funny, but it complements. Everything on you should complement something else. Now this here, if I would have opened this button, because there's a button down shirt, you would have been able to see it better. But this necklace, if I would have opened my shirt a little bit more, you would have been able to hit right there where I was talking about next to the cleavage line, depending on what level I close the clasp on. Now, if I wanted like a choker, it would be up here, and it still would have been perfect with this neckline. This piece, because she is a heavier piece, it's a set, and it's $25. This is, listen, if you go into the gala, this is a perfect necklace for the gala. It's a pretty, pretty, pretty set. And it has a pair of teardrop earrings to go with it. But this set is $25. Just little nuggets on the necklines. When you're looking at necklaces, you're looking at outfits, you don't know what to wear. You have a V-neck neckline, wear something that comes across here. It complements your area right here. You have on a round collar or a boat neck collar. That one that looks a little weird, just comes this way, come like that. You want to do something that complements your collar, that sits pretty on your collarbone. So it shows all right here, it complements here, and it falls pretty on you. Next, I have this cute little everyday wear sets, $10. Post earrings, wearing it to the office. If you wear all black, just something to throw on, just to pizzazz or gentle razzle dazzle to the outfit. She's $10. As I have stated, I have literally the finishing touches for every outfit. For the church girls, where the church girl at, we're going to reclaim that title. Sorry, and the Beehive can't have that one. And off the shoulder, if you're wearing something off the shoulder, it also depends on the look that you want to give. So off the shoulder, I wouldn't recommend the collar because it'll be too much up here and you're leaving this whole area here just bare. So if you're doing something off the shoulder and you have your neck and your shoulders exposed, try to do something that's long that'll cover this area here, or you do something like this again to where it complements that neck area. You do something right here because if you have like a big gap from you have something up here, you see, you have accessories here, you have your earrings, you got your lashes, then you have all this up here exposed, and then you have a dress down here, especially if you're busty. That's not going to work and it won't complement your look. But I have this one. Shanice, this is the one you're talking about. Or you wear like a nice sweater dress. Just a day out, you're going to Healing Truth. Or something like that. Just a Saturday little get together. This is the collar one. Something to sit and complement your collar. Just to add a little something around the collar. So it won't look so plain. But my girlies who like the yams, the thighs, we a little thigh heavy. Here's your lap scarf. Grace Carrington Couture, always extra. Life is too short to be dull and boring. Add the glitter. Add the sequins. This is one of the ones I have on hand. They are available in every color you can think of. Trust me, I love a good contrast lap scarf. I go from a black on a nice clergy Sunday morning to something like looking like a highlighter on fourth Sunday. I will have black on me Sunday. I made sure that they complement every type of lap, from the yams, the girls with the big thighs to the little sweet potatoes with the small skinny thighs. She's on hand as well, ready to go. So I have these two on hand, ready to go. If you would like one, please let me know. Screenshot. There we go. Last but not least are our lashes and our phenomenal lash pen. The lash pen is $10. The lash pen goes on like mascara. You put it right here on your lash line. I have one right now. It does not go anywhere for 24 hours. My dolls who know, if you know, you know, put it in the comments that this pen is the truth. You'll wake up, try to scrub it off the next morning. Be gentle. Use baby oil. It'll come right off. But this pen is smudge proof. It is waterproof. It lasts for 24 hours, but you have to put it on quick. Quick marketing tool. If you're going to market something, use it. Be able to break down the use and the benefits of a product within 3 minutes. Tops the most, if that. Anything, 1 to 2 minutes. Because the attention span is very short. If I show you a product, I promise you, I can tell you the benefits within 1 minute. And then capture the sale while you're standing there. Because these are items that you don't want to be without while you're in the street, while you're on the go. Just something quick. It's pretty. So it's already eye-catching. It's really quick to use. It's accessible. And just something to put in the purse. Always grab your customer. Don't lose their attention. It's going to be a guaranteed loss of a sale. So for our lashes, we have them that goes from this short and thin to this bodacious, like the ones I have on right now. And these as well. I love my lashes full. I'm a big girl. My face is oblong and my cheeks are fat. My weight fluctuates. So I can't walk around with little thin lashes. It looks weird on me. So as for myself personally, with my face shape, I like to wear fuller lashes. I like the drama of a full lash. Everyone may not like that, but it's fine what works for you. Find what complements your face. Don't just wear them because you have them and you found them, but definitely find what works for you. Something as nice, as full as this, but they're short as well. If you are interested in lashes, please inbox me. I will give a consultation on what lash I believe will fit your face. Also, Miss Coco is back, Shanice. Also, and I got you, Wendy. You want to be mindful of any outfits you might be wearing with your accessories, with your lashes. Make sure it complements. It doesn't stand out. You don't look like you just do any and everything just to go to the event. You are a doll. You should look like one. Dress yourself up. Dress yourself up. Love on yourself. And just be mindful that if you're going to present yourself, especially as an entrepreneur, you are a walking billboard. If you're not comfortable in your product, no one else will be. And I'm done.
Absolutely. Can we give it up for Miss Shantel Harden, the CEO of Grace Carrington Couture? I
Oh, we got
am,
these too. Wait, go ahead. Are you
oh,
talking
there you go.
about?
I'm so grateful that you have shared with us. Jessica said, thank you, Mama Doll.
You got it. You got it. Anytime. Anytime.
I am grateful that you are here. And you guys, if you need Chantel, inbox her on Facebook, Shantel Harden. Her website is here on the screen, Grace Carrington Couture. You can also find Grace Carrington Couture on Instagram as well. So, Shantel, I thank you for being here. Congratulations again to our winners, Jessica Felder and Miss Denise Wade. It has already been secured, so you can get with Chantel, figure out what you want for your gift card. The money has already been sent.
One more thing I wanted to bring up as well. It just dropped in me.
Hmm.
If you have a website or you have multiple platforms of how you're selling an item, have multiple forms of payment, it helps. You may have someone who may want to patronize you, but may be a little short. Selfless plug right here. We take Sezzle, we take Klarna, and I'm working on Afterpay. So this, if you want to treat yourself, but you want a budget, you can do so. But just offer multiple. If you're selling on multiple platforms, have multiple forms of payment. It helps. It helps. And
Multiple
you
forms.
never know who you capture. Like for an example, last year December, I was going over the website. Sales a little slow. It was all right. I'll be transparent. It was a little slow, and I was like, "Ugh, I think I'm gonna close the website for a month." And I didn't do so because while I was walking out the post office for mailing off an order, I received the order and the person paid for it through PayPal. Some people have complaints about some platforms, but it does work. This gentleman just happens to be a costume designer all the way in Oklahoma City. Don't know how he found my website. I'm not even going to ask. I'm grateful that he did. But he did his purchase. And for those who are new to your site or new to
Hmm.
just shopping with you, be personable. Reach out. Send an email. Thank you for shopping with Grace Carrington Couture. I know that you're a first time customer. Here's 15 off your next purchase. Just something to keep them coming back and to show that, hey, I'm just not another order. That they actually reach out to me to actually care about my purchases. So just a little nugget there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I like that. I mean, we could talk for hours, but we're going to be back next week. We're featuring, I think I want to bring you back at the end of the month, Chantel. I got to figure out the schedule. But definitely was stay up to date. Stay up to date, right? Even if you don't have a whole fancy website or whatever, stay up to date. Chantel started with the brooch. She didn't have a website yet. She started with the brooch and she wore that brooch everywhere. So don't be discouraged where you are. If you don't have a website yet, that's fine. But if you do have a website and you're growing and you're progressing, Chantel is on it. She got Klarna, she got Sezzle, the 4 payment, make a down payment and pay the rest. Definitely stay up to date. Don't give up. Start where you are and nurture that vision as you go. And so I'm grateful for you guys being here. Thank you so much, Chantel. Thank you,
Thank
thank
you
you,
for
thank
having
you.
me. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. I appreciate you being here. So, guys, next week we will have another entrepreneur. We'll have another guest here, showing you their journey, so you can experience from multiple people how they got started and how you can get started. This series is to help you build your faith somebody say me, put your hand on your chest, say me, can launch out into the marketplace. She started with one item and now she has an entire boutique of items. So don't be afraid to start with that one thing, that one t-shirt, that one book, that one pen, whatever it may be, that one wig, right? That one lash, the one eyeglass frames, or whatever it may be. Please feel free to launch, to push yourself, and to move forward. I am grateful for you. If you guys need me, You know where I am, Wanza Leftwich on all platforms. You can always inbox me. I have classes, I have books. And if you would like to sow into this ministry, absolutely you can at any time. You can go to, I think I got it up here somewhere. You can Cash App Open My Womb, or you can Zelle Open My Womb Min, MIN, at gmail.com. Most of all, I want to help you get what you need. I want to help you launch into the marketplace. I want to help you do that one thing, right? And so if you are not a part of our group, our Take Time to Build group, go on over, just put Take Time to Build with Wanza Leftwich in the search on Facebook, and you'll find us. Request it. I'll let you in the group because we're going to be doing trainings, free stuff, right? Some going to be free, some going to be paid. It depends on the level that you want to go to. And yeah, get what you need, guys. Do what you need to do, and launch out like Miss Shantel Harden did. One more time, thank you, Shantel Harden, for being with us tonight. Go over to her website, www.gracecarringtoncouture.com, and get yourself ready for the next event that you have. I love y'all. Have a great and wonderful night. We will be back next Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, be well, be blessed, and I love you. Take care.